Hello, David Gross with Condi Systems here to share with you another one of my tips and tricks for sublimation success. This comes from my collection of 101 tips and tricks that I publish each year in the Sublimation Almanacs. You can also download the entire list from our website. Well, this is going to be a tip number 82, and this is something I think that many people that have been doing sublimation for many years still miss, and that is that most of the substrates that we use for sublimation make excellent dry erase surfaces. And for instance, when my oldest son went away to college last year, I made for him a huge hardboard sign from the material from the Unisub folks, decorated it so that he could have a great place to put it in his dorm room, to write down his schedule, write down things to remember, and so forth. And when I went to visit him to pick him up last year and bring him home, that dry erase board had all sorts of useful little tips and tricks and information about what was going on in his life. So almost all the substrates like the Unisub, the ceramics, things like that, I want to show you a few examples of things what you could do. First is things like the metal. You could decorate them, and there's all sorts of things that you can do with them. Here's a yard sale sign, and our neighborhood yard sale is actually this Saturday. I'm recording this video on a Friday, and my wife and everybody is getting ready for that yard sale and hauling out stuff that God knows I certainly don't want to sell, but come Monday it's not going to be around anymore, and my wife will say it's just too late. So you can do it all sorts of signages, indoor, outdoor. Outdoor will fade over time, so it's a short duration kind of signage. Other things, really, when you go into schools and things like that, there's just so many markets from stuff for sports, for the teams, for the locker room, for coaches, you name it. Everybody really lives on dry erase. I know I certainly do. And so it's pretty much unlimited as far as the themes. If you have kids like me, this is a great way to put down their chores, what you expect them, and also, of course, when you expect them to do it. Phone messages, who called, all sorts of things. You can place them at strategic places in the home, have different themes. And also, you can change your theme. So you could have a spring theme, all sorts of things. And again, they just are excellent dry erase boards, and use them over and over and over again. So you can get a set of markers at the office supply place. So dry erase is a great complement for sublimation. It's a built-in additional value because the sublimation substrates really do well with dry erase. Well, this has been David Gross with another one of my tips and tricks for sublimation success. So remember that you ought to sell your products into dry erase environments. They're really great. Thank you very much.